McMaster3D. All right, 3D printing and more. 37,000 sales. Good work. That Paul McMaster, congratulations, sir. That is very good work on Etsy. How long have you been here? This is the question now. Stand with Ukraine since 2017. Yeah, this seems like an older one. Let's see here. And our need for filament outstripped our ability to get supply, and we launched our own line of filament. Oh, congratulations. Oh, there's the link to the website. I'm going to sneak up on the website here. Let's look at the website. It's a 3D print farm. Congratulations, man. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, doing all the things. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the Etsy store here. Looking at the Etsy store, the items we've got. See these kind of top items, these featured items, these coffee maker machine accessories and these tool accessories, all very popular on Etsy because they don't exist any other way. These independent designers who make this stuff do really well because they focus in on these niches and solve these core problems for people, especially in the 3D printing world. Outside of that, most of this stuff seems like kind of typical 3D printed stuff. I'm going to go ahead and look at reviews to see like what current items are most recent. What are items that are selling? Dashboard, maker. Okay, phone stands. Pretty good spread of stuff. How many listings are in this store? Not 1,000 listings. That's an old store. But basically, yeah, printing all of these models, getting the photography built up. Paul, over time, has been able to build up a store that is able to sell a bunch of disparate things, but has really good traction because it's tough to build a store with 1,000 items inside of it. So it's a good competitive space, a good broad width, so it's probably not very seasonal outside of, Christmas coming by and needing things. But yeah, just a good store in general for stuff. A lot of little widgets and that kind of thing. Pricing per item or so seems to be about right. Not too low, not too high, all good things. Photography is pretty darn decent. The items a little bit disparate, but again, you're covering a lot of bases, and 3D printing allows you to do that. Let's see here. What are popular items? Are there popular items? Can I short by... Let's look at most recent. What's the newest stuff you've been doing? Cookie cutters. See, cookie cutter, $8. Pricing for that kind of thing. Pretty good photography. I would say simplify the backgrounds a little bit. That is excellent. That one right there is excellent. I want to look at this. Pricing is too cheap, looks like. But other than that, what is this? Okay. Cartridge. Okay. Vape cartridges. Okay. Okay. More photos. You need more photos. This item will go higher into listings if you have more photos. Let's see here. How are we doing on descriptions? Description a little bit short. Attribution good. If you're using 3D models from a place that has a commercial license for it, you generally need to attribute that place. So this is the link to this 3D model. Okay. Overall, it's okay. I would say this is a little bit cheap. I assume you're charging for shipping. Charging for shipping. If you do free shipping, all of your listings bump up in price. So if you just add $5 to all of your listings with a bulk update and then put free shipping across the board, your sales will increase because Etsy will improve the search of all of those items. So that is something I really recommend that Etsy store users do. That looks great. Good photography. This is really good photography because it's nice background, shows what the item is, makes that really clear. All that's really good. The other items, decent photography, that kind of thing. A lot of good items. I would say, if I was giving notes, I would say expand the descriptions a little bit. Use ChatGPT and just make some time to iterate through like 10 of them a day or a week or something like that and just start building that up. And then when doing photography, try to put it in a clean background. And if you don't have a clean background, you can use AI tools to like remove them now. It's really easy. Just have it a nice phone photo, and then do an AI background removal, and you got a good photo there. But yeah, with how popular this item is, once you have a product or an item that has traction, focus in on it and see how you can improve it. There's 20 people who want this item. 2 people bought it in the last 24 hours. So optimize this, improve the listing description, and maybe add some more colors, expand the photos, and make this product really powerful. If it's turning into too much work to run the print farm and improve the store, then you might want to look at like a print on demand app like from Slant 3D, where you can just upload a file, match it to this listing, and then when somebody orders this item, The item will come through the Slant 3D print farm. It will be printed and shipped directly to your customer for you. In what colors do you have? In many of these colors. So you'd be able to take a lot of the work off yourself of having to print this stuff and also create new items and find new items. So that is a way of scaling up the store without having to give yourself more work. You basically let somebody else do the work. So a print-on-demand plugin would be really good for this because you also have the margin for it. The item, this type of an item, this item pricing-wise, I should cost like $9 and then have shipping on top of it. But you could, if you were using print on demand, this is a little bit too cheap because it would cost like $3 to $4 to produce this, and then you have the cost of shipping. So you wouldn't be making a lot off of it. But again, you don't have your work into it. You don't have your raw materials into it and that kind of thing, or your boxes and your packing stuff and all the rest of it. So it might balance out and just save you some, and you're earning like 50 cents off of each one of these sales, and that might be worth it to not have to deal with it anymore. But generally, I would recommend increasing the price a few dollars. And then, having somebody else take care of it for you so that you can grow the business. You've obviously got a print farm that's operating pretty well. It is Enders, so they might be going obsolete right now, which might be the time to transition to like print on demand so that you don't have to rebuy a bunch of 3D printers. You can outsource a bunch of it, and then you can focus on prototyping, product development, customer support, and you don't have to worry about taking care and fulfillment and packing boxes and that kind of thing. You can offload that to someone else. But other than that, that's all good. Improve photos, description, consider print on demand because it might be able to help you and relieve some workload here, especially going into the Christmas season. But other than that, excellent work. This is obviously a very great store. You've been doing well. Good work, Paul. This has been great.